Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name's Ali, and if you're returning, thank you for coming back and joining the clan. If you'd like to, I'm going to get all the promo out of the way. If you'd like to subscribe to the channel and find out more about my content and what the hell I'm doing here, let me know when you find out, won't you? Then by all means, click onto the subscribe button somewhere around on the screen. You might want to click onto the notifications bell as well, as it will give you a heads up when I'm in the vicinity. And as I often say, it probably won't save you, but at least forearmed is forewarned. Forewarned is forearmed. Just a little snippet of what you're walking into here, just a little sample. I've just uploaded a mini vlog, which I actually found was dead cute, but still bear in mind I am not comfortable with the vlogging scenario, so I'm sitting there. I do have a new tripod, advertising this thing, so I'm gonna try and give this a go. I suppose you just have to have like balls of steel, don't you, and just be like, who gives a crap who's looking at me? I've done worse things. I'll show you one of the worst things as well. I love to visually offend people over Christmas. I know some people would be totally into this, but I walked into my mostly male dominated workplace knowing that this is gonna be more fun for me than them. But I thought it was a different approach to a high-vis vest. This is my Christmas jumper. Oh my god. Actually, in fact, I lie. This is my bonfire night. Halloween, bonfire night and Christmas jumper all rolled into one, because this totally reminds me of all the colours of fireworks and I love it. Now I did get this from M&Co, but it was about 2 or 3 years ago. They did have them in different colours. It is amazing, and it is a big ball of tinsel. It is a massive, great big ball of tinsel. I've got holes in it. I think you can see, just ignore my nails. Did I just say ignore my nails, or did I say ignore my nails? Ignore my nails is what I meant to say. But I've got a big hole here. The tinsel does come out of it. Ruth let me into her car wearing this once, and she absolutely loves it. And all of her seat was covered in tinsel. And I just said, you know, I'm making it festive. But I turned up into my workplace with that on, and I got all of my good feelings from doing that to the guys I work with. That made me laugh my head off. So yes, we are doing Shein today, and it's predominantly sort of winter wear, kind of autumn winter wear. There are some ones that you can definitely transition into spring, summer. Okay guys, let's get this first item out of the way because it's big and noisy. And it's a coat. It's meant to be a coat. I've seen some people getting these and I like the look of them, but not so sure. So this is a 1 extra large. I got this one in the green. It has a lot of different patterns and a lot of different colours. So let's give this one a go. Oh, I like the colour and the pattern. Okay. So it's kind of like is it a shift coat type anorak? No, not anorak. Trench coat type thing. There's no buttons, or there's a zip. Sorry, there's a zip all the way up. It does have pockets and they're kind of fairy lined on the inside. It's got a really nice colour lining for the colour on the outside, if you know what I mean, when it matches, but it's not thick. So if I show you, you can see all the overlocking and everything, which is fine because it's not, but this would be like a summer shell coat. It's not thick. It's not going to be waterproof or anything like that. It is very long. This is really going to suit what I'm wearing right now, isn't it? Hang on a second. Bear with 1 minute. This time, technically I haven't just eaten, but I don't think that's going to save me in the slightest. So, pull everything up, pull everything down, adjust. I don't think blokes understand the drama when we go out. We're like, pull this, pull that, pull this, pull. I just think we're flipping nuts. So let's pop this on. Right. Well, it feels comfy enough. Sleeves are a bit short. Here we go, we're going down. Have you seen this? This is good in a way. This is good in a way. I've been using like a cleansing bar. It does mean it's bringing all the toxins and everything up to the top of my skin, but at the same time it's like, ow, my face hurts. Now at this angle, I'm trying to find a pocket. Where's my pocket? There's my pocket. So at this angle, this doesn't look too bad. You know what I mean? It's long, I like the colour. I got it in the 1 extra large, did I say? Kind of folds over a bit there, so it is definitely, the sleeves aren't too short actually once you get your arms down. It definitely is a summer coat. Just wondering whether, can I bring you down at a better angle, because you're going straight down at that point, so you don't really see. Yeah, I do like it. I do like it, and it is really soft and comfy. It's just a light shell over the top. It's not a winter jacket, obviously, but it's quite sweet. I quite like the print and everything. The colour's lovely. Let's pop that there head up and see what we've got. Oh, I like how the hood sits. Almost like perfect match for my hair, really. Let's see if it zips up. This is my next challenge. I know if anybody else, I don't have dead long hair. I've got very thin hair, but anybody else tends to zip their hair straight up into a jacket. Right there with you. Every time I'm sitting there going, I should just cut it off. Oh. So the zip works fine. It's a good size for it. You know, sometimes with the Shein things, they put these tiny little zippers on, which I can tell you right now with what I've ordered, I see us encountering this today, but this is a nice sized round zipper. I actually quite like the jacket. I cannot remember, I will list and link all of the prices down below. As you know, with Shein prices, they're not usually outrageous. It's usually more of a sort of lower range, but I don't know with the coats. And as per usual, my research is terrifyingly lacking. It implies I do any research really, doesn't it? Anyway, I'm saying yes, if you like this, there was loads of different prints, and I don't mean just different colours, I mean the prints are different, totally different as well. So it's always worth having a go. It feels nice, it's a really nice summer coat. If you were going camping in the summer or the spring, this would be really, really nice. It's not what you call a winter coat because it's not going to keep you dry. It will probably be fine if you've got something like a big waterproof one to go over the top with a hood again. This would be a nice lining piece. Other than that, not really. It's got pockets. There's no tie around the waist, so it is the out shape that it is. The hood is very comfortable and it's very big. I love the colour and the pattern for me. This is like a perfect choice for me. I'm not sure whether I'm going to keep this because I don't think I'll get much use out of it, as I have other coats that I'm going to use more. And I'm trying not to buy for seasons, if you know what I mean. So there's a good chance that I would probably use this in spring or summer, but there might not be. So we'll see what, but I am recommending it to you basically. Okay, so some of these are pinafore dresses, so I can keep this under top on and step into them. This next one is, again, because I break the videos up, this one's from Shein, just in case you end up in a different video. And this is a size extra large. It is a black pinafore. It has pockets. I know you can't see very well here. I will come closer up to the detail. But it's kind of V-neck, back and front. Sleeveless, obviously. It's corduroy, black corduroy. It's got bucket pockets at the front, one either side. And it isn't a proper button-up. So it has these sort of mimicked tortoiseshell buttons. It does not button up all the way down to the bottom. So let's go this side. So as you come down, there we go, this is where the waist is. I'm holding it now. It comes just past the waist and onto the stomach, and we all know that's where the buttons get a little bit tighter for most of us. And then it's no buttons at the base, which kind of works well for me because of hips. So I think I can step into this one. I've got it fully open. I've got black leggings on underneath this. Oh no. I'm thinking this through and I'm thinking I should have taken the top on underneath off because it's rolling as I've gone up. Rolling, rolling, rolling on the river. Anybody else want to do that song with me? Okay, let's just bypass that moment that I'm having down at the bottom, ignore the situation because we all know that is healthy, and move on and address it later. The straps are up. My way around this is I've just pulled the skirt up and readjusting my top now. Come back here. Okay, so there is no give. There is no give in this whatsoever. So let's see what you. Sorry, I'm just out there. I've got a really itchy nose. I've just I've got a new perfume and I love the smell of it, but for some reason it's not like an allergic reaction, but for a few seconds afterwards or a few minutes afterwards, my nose tickles. I think it's because it's got like black pepper in it or something. So this is how we're fitting into it at the minute. There's the pockets. I'm going to, there we go. So the buttons, it's not tight for me there yet. I say yet. I am wearing thick leggings, like, yeah, black thick leggings and then this top. So there are layers. So not that that's going to make loads of difference. And I personally would probably want it a bit looser than that anyway, but there is no give in this fabric. I did not expect that to have any give in it anyway, but. So I was thinking autumn, winter. Obviously, you're not going to be wearing a t-shirt underneath it. You could put a polo neck underneath. You could layer up over it and stuff. In the summer, you could wear it as is. It's depending on how this actually looks on the top half of it. You could just wear it without anything underneath it. Oh, did you guys just go on me again? Can you stay there for a second while I finish buttoning up, or? Oh no. Oh no. Hang on a second. Do you know, I don't, it's always this stand, this one. This one doesn't move an inch. This one, on the other hand, is determined on face planting. It's obviously the weight of the phone, isn't it? I know. Not that dense. Well, sometimes I can be that dense. Right, so let's readjust you. Well, you stayed with me at least, good. Let's tighten that as far off as we can get. Let's tilt that back. Gives it a bit more to work with. And then angle you. How's that? Still a bit shaky? I'm not going to say that you're not going to face plant again. There is a good chance, if you've been on this channel before, most of the time you end up face planting. But, you know, my stand is my stand. My budget is my budget, and this is what we have to deal with. Okay, so this is this item on. I wouldn't say it's not pulling me any favours because this is the shape that I am. Do I like it on the shape that I am? Not really. I would say it's something to do with the upper part actually of this item. It feels really, really big here. Excuse me. It feels really big here. It feels like, and it is, yeah. These are going to fall off. These are just going to keep on. Yeah. I'm not, no. The upper part of it is actually too big. So this, so if I stretch out here, there's not stretching the fabric, but I have room. I have room to manoeuvre. The buttons aren't gaping. There's no tightness around this part. A little bit there, but there's not much here. There is room in this waistband a little bit here as well. But again, if I size down, that would all change here. That would be too tight. But this bit here is like, I could dart that, and you know, you've got a good pinch in there. But that's not going to solve the problem of this here. That's it. Let me show you. Let me show you the exact problem. Watch this. Shoulders down, shoulders up. That's where it should be. That is where it should be. That's how it should be fitting. And look at all that extra room in the back there. That's crazy. And because it's like a V, I mean, there are certain fixes you can do, but that's where it should sit. It feels a lot better there. It feels a lot more supportive. It feels like it's going to stay like a proper tunic. If you do decide to get this, it's not a bad piece. Again, I don't think it's very expensive. It's not a bad piece. If you can do sewing or you want to send it off to somebody, they'd probably just detach it here, take out the excess fabric, or do a fold. Now, if I'm doing it myself, that's what I would do. I would pinch it, fold it, sew it, or recut it and do it over to get that shape. I'm not going to keep this one. It's very nice, you know, for what it is, except of that fifth problem, but I'm not going to keep it because I don't think, I've ordered some others and I just don't think I'd reach for this one, and it's because of the shape more. I like this lower half, I've got to be honest, this is all good, but this just doesn't feel right on me. Now this next one, I have ordered 2 of them. They're exactly the same. The fabrics aren't exactly the same, and you'll see why, but I've ordered them in the same size, the largest size that they had available in this that I could find, and I've ordered one for me and one for Ruth. So 2 different types of colour, exactly the same, sort of skater, sweetheart dress, sweetheart neckline with a skater. I'm going to show you the one I've ordered for me, and I'm not going to show you the one that I've ordered for Ruth. Now both me and Ruth, I have tried this on already. Both me and Ruth, Ruth, how do I put this? So I'm going to be more insulting to me than I am to Ruth ever, but both of us aren't at the weight where you're going to get into this easy. Okay, but Ruth has a smaller bust than I do, so I don't think she's going to struggle in that area as much as I have. So at the moment, I can wear this and wear no bra in it, and I'm still like this. Excuse the, but it's like that. And actually, I'm okay with that, because it's like, well, the girls aren't going anywhere, and the cleavage is fully to the sky. So I'm okay with that. Ruth's got a smaller bust, but she's bigger around her hips than I am at the moment. So she may struggle to get into hers in different areas. It's a snug fit. It is a very snug fit. So I'm going to have to get my arse smaller as well to get these. But I bought them for us for like a inspirational gift, and plus for a photo shoot, because it'd be really cool to have us wearing the same dresses and then having our jewellery from Ruth and Ali Makes on similar pieces but in both our different styles. It'd be kind of cool having Ruth wear mine and me wear Ruth's, if you know what I mean. So just to let you know as well, the earrings are from Ruth, resin glitter, very comfortable, very light, lovely colour, and very reasonable. Links are in the bottom, and we only ship to the UK at the moment, but hopefully that will change soon. So both of these dresses came in extra large. It was the largest size I could get, so I'm guessing it's a 14 to 16. I would say that this, because I'm a 14 but I'm generous on the hip and the bust, I would say this is more a 12. So size up, people, size up. It is really, really pretty. I am going to kick off in a second though. Mildly kick off. It does have a functioning zip down the back. I understand it's cheaper stuff. I wish they'd start investing in slightly better zips, because we all know at some point this is going to break. I can pull it over my head. But I cannot get out of it. I can't pull it back over my head. I can squish the girls down into it, pull it through, but I cannot get it back up over by myself, so it'd have to be unzipped each time. That's not my biggest bugbear. This is my biggest bugbear. Now this isn't on the other one. The other one is hooked up as it should be, like this. This one, however, is infuriating. Easy fix though. If you do decide to keep something that has this going on, all you have to do is, I say it's an easy fix, but I hate going on a sewing machine, and I've studied how to do crap with a sewing machine, but just take it off, unpick it if you can, because that would be neater. If you can't, straight cut it, and you'd cut along here on the inside of that line, not like this, guys. You're going to have to hook it through that hoop and cut so that you've got the flap, and all you do is put it back onto the right way of doing it, and then sew it back up. The other one, Ruth's, is functioning perfectly. I like the adjustable straps, I think that's a big plus, but it is a skater dress. This is a lovely colour combination. This is totally my colour combination. The one I've chose for Ruth as well, she is going to buzz off. She's going to love that colour combination as well. So basically Ruth's is a different kind of plaid or check for hers. Tartan, she's got a different type of tartan. I've gone for the grey and she's got a different colour. And then the other half of hers is black, the same as mine. Now I think, as you can see, as it comes down here, it has like a little second tier to it. It follows through on the other side. Now the differences is, I think on both items the black fabric is the same, but on Ruth's item in comparison to mine, these two fabrics are different. So if you've ever bought from Shein before and you've got one of the shirts, you know, the plaid or check shirts or tartan shirts or whatever that you call them, if you've got one of those, you know that they do it in a thin kind of, I'm trying to think of what the name of the fabric is. It's like a thin, slightly pilly shirt fabric. That's what the other one's out of. This, however, if I show you close up, this is like a thicker, more nylon-y feel to it. So let me see if I can find a fabric label for you on this one. Ah, and the other thing I was going to mention is this one's a runway, because it still has its tags on, obviously, from runway. This is 80% polyester, 20% cotton. I'm just trying to figure out whether I want to try and squeeze into it now and show you the fit, or whether I don't do that. I've shown you the item, and then when Ruth gets hers and we both fit into them, I show you them. But I will show you the links down below, and all I would say to you is, if you are a size 16, do not go there. Try and find something on the plus size that would be a better fit. If you are a 14 and you are not as generous in the hips or the bust areas as I am, then yes, I would say give it a go. If you're a size 12, order your size 14. So if you're a size large, I think this one, yeah, if you're a size large, probably order the size extra large and size up. But other than that, I do really like it. I think it is worth the money. It is dead cute on. I will hopefully show you it at some point, but it's going to be too much bust confrontation right now for me to cope with. This is irritating but fixable, but still. And if it had, we all know, if it had pockets, it would be second tier amazing. Ew. I nearly forgot this one. Did I forget this one? I did forget this one, oh dear. So this is my madness on corduroy again. It's from Shein again, and this is a large, size large. It's a standard sort of pinafore. It's dark chocolate brown. It's very thin corduroy. So no lining, just a thin corduroy. It doesn't have adjustable straps. It's just the straightforward V-front and straight back. Do you know, sometimes they put the composition there for you, but you have this little flap on the inside, which just can be irritating when you're not aware that it's gone up. You're like wandering round and you've got it like when your label sticks out, basically. Oh. So this one's comfy to get over my head. Like I said, it's a size large, so I chanced that one with the corduroy, but I did that with the more simpler fits. If they had buttons or zips or anything up the front, then it's going to have to be like a 16 to 18 just to get over my curvature. This one, I've got a top on underneath this. This one, I would not wear a top underneath. I would probably stick a crop top if I'm in the winter. I'd probably pop a crop top with long sleeves on underneath, or a polo neck. It's the same as the other corduroys really, for what you can put with it. And very similarly to the other corduroys that I've tried on today, bar the shirt. It's a nice colour. It's mid-length. It's neither knee nor short. It's a mid-length one, so the length's not bad at all. Covers the butt. It's a little clingy on here, as you can see. There's a little bit of pulling here, That could be partially because of the fabric and because I'm wearing stuff underneath, but also it's your shape. So you will get a little bit of cling, but it's not really too bad. It's a nice loose fit. My issue again is it's slightly too big on the top. So let's take a look. Yeah, I'd have to pinch it and do it like that. And then it's not gapping at the back. But yeah, you see how big and gappy it is at the back? This is very comfy. It would be a hell of a lot more comfier if I wasn't wearing stuff it's clinging to underneath, but it would be a hell of a lot more comfy. I would need to adjust the straps, I know that, because as you can see, this is where the straps should be lying on your body and your back, and my shoulders just aren't there. It's just not happening, people. So yeah, I would just adjust those if you fancy keeping it. This is a nondescript kind of one. This is a nice, easy for somebody, yes or no. Do you like this nondescript shape on your body? Does it flatter you? You could put a belt on, but to be honest, I'm not that bothered about this one. I don't think it's a bad piece. I think it would work for somebody else, but for me, I prefer the other ones that I've seen, the fits and things. This doesn't offend me, nor does it inspire me. That's the way I would put it. Nice piece, but for me, I'm going to send this one back just purely because I've seen things and tried things that I like more. Oh god, I'm so scared to touch this. It's dropped off and everything today. You've face planted more times than I can remember. It's still light, but it's a bit dull outside, but the lighting seems to be copable. I think I made up a word then. Have I made up a word? Copable? Never mind. I'm dyslexic. As far as I'm concerned, all words are fair game. If I get them right in the first place, it's a win. We've had some really nice wins. I totally and utterly recommend getting the skater dresses. I just would like you to check the measurements and check your bust against it, because that's where I'm struggling at the minute. I will try that on for you at some point, but I just wanted to show you it now. Maybe, like I said, when me and Ruth have both got to the size that we want to be comfortable in that, we'll show you. Everything will be linked down below. I hope you guys are doing well. I know things are getting a bit scary again, so I hope you keep safe and everything's going all right where you are. Try and do things that keep you happy and keep you occupied, and wishing you the best.